Now, while the countries celebrate, I suggest we move to the final element on this list. It is also a multinational file from Mali, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Indonesia. Cultural practices and expressions linked to balafon and Kolintang in Mali, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, and Indonesia. And I give the floor to the evaluation body for this element.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Mali, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, and Indonesia have nominated cultural practices and expressions linked to balafon and Kolintang in Mali, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, and Indonesia for inscription on an extended basis to include Indonesia on the representative list. The balafon in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Côte d'Ivoire, and the Kolintang in Indonesia refer to a set of wooden xylophones of different lengths. The Indonesian and West African instruments share similarities in material, shapes, keys, functions, transmission processes, and values. The file explains how the element will contribute to various aspects of sustainable development. The extension is also expected to increase interest in and awareness of the communities in the 4 countries, thus promoting intercultural dialogue and fostering mutual respect, and contributing to social cohesion and peace. It will also increase awareness of the value of intangible cultural heritage in countries in Africa and Asia. In addition, the file explains how communities, groups, and individuals in various provinces in Indonesia participated in meetings and prepared the safeguarding plans. The evaluation body wishes to commend the state parties for a well-prepared file that can serve as a good example for multinational files, reflecting a model of collaboration between diverse countries from 2 electoral groups. In conclusion, the evaluation body recommends that the element be inscribed on the representative list on an extended basis. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can we have the draft decision on screen? Decision 19-7B58. I propose that we adopt it as a whole. I see no objections. Adopted. And I give the floor to the representative of this group of states. You have the floor.
First? Okay.
Madam Chair, allow me, on behalf of Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, and Mali, to take the floor. We'd like to thank Indonesia for having let us take the floor first. And every time that we recognize what is dear to all of our peoples, practices, expressions, knowledge, and know-how, and instruments as well, that helps us transcend geographical borders and bring together our people. We are uniting nations, languages, cultures of the world in Indonesia, as in Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, and Mali. Balafon and Kolintang represent mutual respect and tolerance and promote life, unity, and harmony. And this recognition fosters intercultural dialogue and raises awareness amongst the communities of the 4 countries on mutual respect, social cohesion, and peace. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the Intergovernmental Committee, by inscribing balafon and Kolintang, we are recognizing this instrument that was inscribed in 2012 with an extension now in 2024. From the musicians to the dancers, there are various professions involved in this tradition. And it involves a number of traditions, the use of different types of wood, fiber. And as such, this ICH that is transmitted from one generation to the next is constantly recreated by communities as they interact with nature and with their own history for the preservation of a sense of identity and continuity. And as such, they contribute to promoting respect for cultural diversity and human creativity. On behalf of the local committees or communities that practice balafon in Burkina Faso, and alongside communities from Côte d'Ivoire and Mali, I would like to say thank you. And to conclude, we also thank the evaluation body for the attention they gave to these practices. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency, and thank you, Madam Chair. Excellencies, distinguished participants, I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to the inscription of cultural practices and expression linked to balafon and Kolintang in Mali, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, and Indonesia on the list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. I would like to express my profound gratitude to my esteemed colleagues from Mali, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, and the dedicated communities who have supported the Kolintang balafon extension. Your warm reception and an unwavering commitment has made this milestone possible. We are profoundly excited by this inscription as it signifies a landmark achievement, the first multinational file that bridges nations from the Asia-Pacific and African groups. The Kolintang of Indonesia and the balafon of West Africa, despite their vast distance, are deeply connected as cultural symbols and storytelling instruments. The Kolintang embodies Indonesia's heritage, while the balafon is vital to West African traditions. Together, they illustrate the universal language of music, reflecting our shared values in upholding the importance of preserving cultural diversity and natural sustainability. This inscription serves as a powerful example of how living heritage can unite people across different ethnicities, religious beliefs, languages, and nations. It is a reminder that despite our differences, we are bound together by creativity, resilience, and the transformative power of music. We are confident that this inscription will serve as a powerful inspiration and catalyst for peace and harmony, transcending geographic, cultural, and linguistic barriers. Madam Chair, it is now my honor to present a video message from His Excellency Fadli Zon, the Minister of Culture of Indonesia, who will deliver a statement on the inscription of Kolintang balafon. Thank you.
Your Excellencies, distinguished members of the committee, esteemed delegates, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May peace be upon us all. Today, we celebrate a historic moment that fills us with pride and gratitude, the inscription of the Kolintang, a traditional Indonesian musical instrument as part of UNESCO's intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Kolintang, a traditional xylophone-like instrument, has been an integral part of the Minahasa community in North Sulawesi province for centuries. It symbolizes harmony, unity, and the creative ingenuity of the Indonesian people. The inscription of Kolintang as intangible cultural heritage of humanity also reflects its cross-cultural values. Our collaboration with Mali, Burkina Faso, and Côte d'Ivoire through its connection to balafon illustrates how traditional music can bridge nations. This decision reflects more than a strategic adjustment. It highlights a beautiful truth about humanity. Despite the vast distances between Indonesia and West Africa, we find echoes of our cultural expression in one another. While distinct in origins and practices, Kolintang and the balafon demonstrate how music transcends borders, uniting us in shared creativity and rhythm, and respecting the world's rich cultural diversity. As we celebrate its journey toward global recognition, let us also reflect on the deeper connection it represents, not just within our nation, but across the world. This recognition by UNESCO is a testament to the tireless efforts of everyone. I sincerely appreciate all of you, musicians, artisans, cultural practitioners, and local communities in Indonesia who have worked together to preserve, promote, and share Kolintang with the world. We are grateful for your skill and devotion. We thank you for sharing its magic with the world and inspiring new generations to embrace this heritage. Your hard work, resilience, and commitment have ensured that Kolintang continues to thrive and be celebrated both in Indonesia and beyond. I hope that the inscription of Kolintang will inspire dialogue and mutual understanding among cultural practitioners and act as a bridge that connects generations, a medium that tells stories of our past and symbolizes our cultural identity. We thank UNESCO and the global community for supporting the preservation of Kolintang. May this inscription mark the beginning of closer and more sustainable collaborations in the future. Today's milestone is not the end of our journey. It is the beginning of a renewed commitment, and we must remember the responsibility that comes with recognition. Let us work together to ensure that Kolintang, a vibrant symbol of creativity, harmony, and unity, continues to inspire and connect our past, present, and future. Thank you very much. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you very much. I hear music.